Hey there my lovelies, and welcome to my booktube channel, The Sassy Library Fox. My name is V, and today we're going to do the Cosy Autumn Book Tag. And I was tagged for this by Katja at Read, Write, Create with Katja. And I think the original tag was done by the Book Bell. I'll make sure to link it down in the description box so that you can check it out. So this said, thank you once again, Katja, for tagging me. You're basically the main source of my tag history, if I want to call it like that. So thank you so much for thinking of me once again. I decided to do this Cosy Autumn Book Tag now, because right now it's still autumn. And I probably only would have managed to get to this tag when it would have been already, I don't know, January or February. So I decided to do it now, as long as it's still autumn. And well, I guess a couple of other tags will just have to wait. But I really didn't want to do this out of the season, and I wanted to tag people for this, so I'm doing it now. Okay, enough said. Let's head to the first prompt. And the first prompt is, what book always reminds you of fall, autumn? Well, apart from the obvious choice of Harry Potter, which always reminds me of autumn, I would say I will go with The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. And it's a great book. It has all the autumn vibes. It plays on an island. And the two main characters are Puck and Sean. And every year in autumn there is a race, a horse race, but not just any horse race, it's a water horse race. And I loved that aspect about the book. You had this really, I don't know, autumnal vibe going on. With the island and the leaves falling and the cold creeping in, and it was just, it's a really atmospheric book, but it's also I don't know how to put it, it's also kind of magical because of the water horses that are named Kapal Ushke, and I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. But it's not like I can look it up how it is pronounced, because it are the water horses of the legends. And everyone who's interested in legends, just look them up, the water horses, and find out for yourself. But this book is great, and it always gives me total autumn vibes. So I'm going with The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. And the next prompt is, what is your favorite autumnal book cover? Well, because I just recently read it, or I'm actually currently still reading it as I'm recording this video, it's Felix Ever After, because this cover is so beautiful. I already showed it into the cam when I did my, I think it was my September to be read. And it's orange, and the colors just give a very autumnal vibe. So I'll go with Felix Ever After. And just in case I haven't mentioned it already, this book is amazing. I love it so much, and I really enjoy how it makes me think, and it focuses a lot on identity and how you come across, how you want to be seen by others, how you identify yourself as. And it's just a really thought-provoking book, and I totally loved it about it. And aside from that, it's also kind of cute and nice. So yes, I can recommend that one. Anyway, let's go to the third prompt. The third prompt is, what is your favorite autumnal drink to read with? Well, at home it's coffee, as usual. I mean, you all know coffee is basically running through my veins. So, yeah, coffee, but when I go out and when I meet my bestie, we always head to Starbucks, and I just love the pumpkin spice latte. And it's only available in autumn, so you can only buy it in autumn over here. I don't know if it's seasonal everywhere, but in Austria you can only buy it. I think it starts in September, October and November, and after that you won't be able to buy it at Starbucks anymore. So every time I get a chance to grab this pumpkin spiced latte, I do it because I love it. It's so delicious. I wish it would be available the entire year. So yes, that would be my favorite drink in autumn. And let's head to prompt number 4. Do you prefer to read late at night or early in the morning? That's a tough one. I used to do both when I was at home with the little one. But nowadays I'm more the night reader, and I read mostly at night or when I'm commuting to and from work. So I guess that would count as in the early morning since I go out at 6 a.m. So I'm actually still kind of doing both. I'm just realizing this as I'm doing this tag now. But yes, I'm actually both. I read when I commute to work, which is in the early morning or around lunchtime, and when I sit down on my sofa at night and just grab a book. So both, actually. Kind of interesting. I just learned something about myself here. Anyway, let's head to prompt number 5. Halloween is coming. Actually, Halloween is already over when I'm recording this video, but never mind. What is your favorite spooky read? My favorite spooky read. As you all know, I'm a scaredy fox and don't read all too many spooky books, but one book that I read last year and that I want to reread in the autumn season is The Language of Thorns by Libadogo. It's basically a collection of 6 short stories that all are mentioned in the Grisha verse. So they have to do with the Grisha verse, and those legends are mentioned throughout all of the books. And they were pretty creepy, but I loved that you could read them at night, and they were like some bedtime stories for me back then. And there were 2 I really liked, and one of them was The Two Clever Fox and The Witch of Duva. Those 2 were really great. I can highly recommend them. They were good. They were really good, but also very creepy. So yes, that would be my spooky read for autumn. Okay, let's hit prompt number 6. What is the ultimate comfort read for you? The ultimate comfort read would be The Raven Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater. I just love it. I don't know, when I feel sad, when I need comfort, when I need to forget about the world for a little while, I just take the book out of my shelf. I think you can see it here, all 4 books of The Raven Cycle. And I just pick them out of my shelf and read a couple of chapters, and then I'm feeling better again. I guess The Raven Cycle is the equivalent to me listening to BTS. When I listen to BTS music, I'm always comforted as well. So that's the written comfort, and BTS is the listening comfort. Okay, next prompt number 7. What is your favorite autumnal reading snack? Okay, that is a really tough one, because I gotta admit, I never snack when I read. It just doesn't go well with holding a book in your hand. I don't know, are there people out there that can snack while they read? If yes, teach me your ways. And, I just realized the only thing I can snack while I'm reading is lollipops. So I guess lollipops would be my favorite reading snack if I'm reading. It happens really rarely though that I have a lollipop at hand when I'm reading, but sometimes it actually happens. It's more the exception though, so mostly when I read I don't snack, because either with the e-reader in hand or with a book in hand, I just can't snack. Yeah. So usually no snacks for me aside of lollipops. Yeah, that was an interesting question. Let's head to prompt number 8, which is, what is your favorite autumnal candle to burn whilst reading? Autumnal. Jesus, this word is a tongue twister. I'm sorry. My favorite candle to burn while reading. Well, I love cinnamon candles, and when the cold time is approaching and winter is coming, I love to light candles in our flat. So that would be cinnamon candles, and they're nice. I love to watch the flame, and it's kind of soothing and comforting to watch candles burn. I can't be the only one who feels like that. So yes, cinnamon candles. Prompt number 9. When you're not reading, what is your favorite autumnal activity? That one is a tough one as well. I think going for a walk, just getting out into the fresh air and breathing it in, and not having to worry for a little while, just walking. And okay, I might sound a lot like sugar now, but sleeping. It is a thing, it is a hobby. If you're as tired as me each and every single day, sleeping can be a hobby. There's just a lot of, I don't know, there are so many things going on in my life, with work, with private life, with, I don't know, just everything, and it's exhausting, it really is. So sleeping is actually a thing, it's a hobby now. Sugar knows what's good. Never mind. Let's head to question number 10. What is on your autumn fall reading list? So I recently discovered this book, which is called Afterlove by Tanya Byrne, and it's an FF romance, and as far as I could take it from the blurb, or as far as I understood it from the blurb, it's about girls that are trained to be reapers, and they keep the souls of the dead until they can go into the afterlife. And one of those girls that is a trainee becomes a trainee after her girlfriend dies. So apparently she's going to meet her in the afterlife, which probably is the reason for the title Afterlove. But I'm so intrigued by this book. I can't even tell you how intrigued I am by this. So I definitely want to read that one. And the second book I want to read in autumn is The Wicked Deep, which is a book that has been read by everybody and their grandma, except of me, of course. And as I could read from the blurb, it's about 3 sisters that were sentenced to death because the people in their village believed them to be witches. And ever since they were sentenced to death, their ghosts or the three sisters, whatever kind of thing they are, return every year and possess three girls of the village or city. And then they kind of seduce boys and lure them to the harbor to drown them. So that sounds pretty interesting to me, and I love witch stories. So I'm definitely going to read that one, because after this book being so long on my to be read, I just want to read it. And I feel like I should do it soon. So this is going to be on my to be read for autumn. So this said, this was already the last question. And now we come to the fun part where I tag a couple of people. And the first one is Jam at Bookish Jams. Hey there, Jamma. I thought I would just tag you for this because it's a fun tag and I really want to hear your answers to that one. The second person I tag is Becky at Teacup the Storyteller. And Becky is so kind and tagged me for a couple of tags already, and I love her tag videos. She loves to do tags, so I decided I will tag her for this because I'm pretty certain she will love to do this. So Becky, there you go, another tag for you. The third person I'm going to tag is Alicia at Alicia Reads and Rambles. Alicia is also one of the booktubers I love to follow. She has a really nice channel and I love to watch her videos and to hear about her opinions about books. So that's basically why I'm tagging Alicia, and I think she already tagged me for some tags as well, so I'm repaying that favor now. And I hope you will like to do that one. The next one is a channel I recently started to follow, and it's Ange, Books with Ange. I hope I pronounced your name right. I have no idea if I pronounced it right or not, but please be with me. And Ange's channel is really nice. I just discovered it recently and I'm looking forward to watch more of her videos, so she is tagged here and I'm looking forward to see this video from you. And last but not least, I'm tagging Em at, now I have to look it up, Emily L. Terry, because you changed your name. Your channel was called Em's Book Nook before. But it's okay to change your channel name, so I won't hold it against you. Anyway, that was the tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked my answers. And if you want to do this tag and I didn't tag you, feel free to do so, and just make sure to drop me a comment so I can see your answers. I'm always curious about tags and about people's answers to the prompts. So feel free to do it if you want to. And well, we're already at the ending of my video. I think there's nothing left to say. Except of, I think I want to go for another BTS book tag in the near future. I don't know which kind of tag I'm going to do, if I'm going to do an already existing tag, if I might come up with something original, maybe even both. I don't know yet, but I definitely want to do something BTS related soon. And if you have any ideas for BTS book tags or know of some, then please don't hesitate and send me a link or message and let me know. And aside from that, I saw a lot of people go for live videos and live streams lately, but I don't think I'm there yet. I'm kind of afraid no one would want to watch it, so I'm steering clear of it for now. Maybe if there will be more of you, I will find some courage to go for something like that. But for the moment, I think I'm fine the way it is. And well, this said, I'm already at the ending of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And well, there's nothing left to say except of take care, stay healthy and safe, and see you around the next time. Bye!